One of the most accomplished professional athletes Wingate has produced in the last 10 years is a 27-year-old soccer player from across the pond, Luke Mulholland. And Chuck Gordon caught up with him recently when he made a visit to campus. Chuck?
That's right, Jeff. Luke Mulholland was known as one of the hardest working players in NCAA Division II during his days at Wingate. That work ethic and his natural childlike enthusiasm is paying off in the major leagues.
Held in by Schuler. One-timer! Mulholland!
Luke Mulholland has always enjoyed a good goal celebration. At Wingate University in the late 2000s, he almost enjoyed them too much.
We had the whole the temping ball in the players falling over. We had the grenade, and yeah, I think after a while, coach told us to pack it in because we were wasting too much time celebrating.
Mulholland has a lot to celebrate these days. After stints with 3 minor league clubs, he's now a mainstay in the Utah Mountains with Real Salt Lake of Major League Soccer. In 2 seasons with the club, he's scored 9 goals, dished out 9 assists, and played over 4,000 minutes. Meanwhile, he's solidified his place in the team's starting 11. But rewind to 2007, and his success was no sure thing. He arrived at Wingate from Preston, England as an unknown quantity, a diminutive late bloomer head coach Gary Hamill had never seen play.
I went and picked him up at the airport and thought, this is a scrawny little guy. didn't tell him that, but you know, and after 2 or 3 days of pre-season, it was like, we need to make sure this fella goes nowhere.
Pretty soon, Mulholland was the heart and soul of the team.
Oh, what a shot!
I don't think there's ever going to be another player that has worked as hard.
Before Mulholland's sophomore season, Hamill handed him the captain's armband. The midfielder repaid that trust with 37 goals and 26 assists in his Wingate career. He continued his exuberant goal celebrations on his way to All-American honors in 2009. That success did not assure him an express trip to MLS, the top tier of U.S. soccer. Mulholland had to prove himself at the lower levels first, and that he did. But he was always ambitious.
I wasn't settled just playing at Wilmington. I wasn't satisfied just playing at Tampa. I wanted to play at the highest level possible.
The MLS was keeping tabs on him. He signed with Real Salt Lake in January 2014, and now he's scoring goals and lifting his teammates in Salt Lake City. Along the way, he displaced under-23 national team captain Luis Gil, who left the team after last season. He's even gotten to go shoulder to shoulder twice with one of his boyhood idols, Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard.
We had a good tackle on him, actually. The ref gave a foul, but it was a good tackle in my book.
When he graduated in 2011, Mulholland's focus was solely on playing professional soccer. But he knows he won't be a pro athlete forever, and he might just put his sport management degree to good use.
I think coaching is an option, either collegiate or professional. So that's one path that could go down, maybe down like the technical director, general manager route. I think I could do that. I think that'd be fun.
Until then, he'll continue scoring goals and pulling the odd prank, even providing viral content for the BBC.
That personality, you know, lightens a few things up every now and again, and I think every team, no matter where it is, needs a joker.
Mulholland's teammates don't mind the occasional prank as long as he continues to produce on the field. Real Salt Lake is currently in preseason training. Their MLS season begins March 6th. You can watch them on ESPN or Fox or stream them online at MLS Live. Jeff?